Hi, I'm Leslie and welcome to this tricep workout. So we will be using one weight. So I would say go for double what you would use if you were doing dumbbells in each hand. If you're not sure, you can even push it a little higher than that. Try with one weight for the routine the first time through, and if you feel you need a little more, you can always up for the next time. If you've got any shoulder injuries, please make sure that you're okay to do this workout before you start, because we will be going overhead. We'll also need a mat, and some of the exercises we'll be doing on the floor. So when you're ready, grab that dumbbell, get that mat ready, and we'll get going. So let's just do a quick stretch before we start. So just bring one arm across the other and just loosen off the shoulders, pulling the shoulder down away from the ear, switching to the other side. So lengthen through those triceps, and you can do a longer warm-up if you need. Switching again to the second side. So it's so important when we work the triceps, let's squeeze those arms behind the back, that we focus on the fact that it is a hinged joint. Every move that we do, we want to take the hinge and take it back so that we're isolating the back of the arm, keeping up overhead. We want to avoid swinging the arm with a bend. We want to isolate. So when you're ready, reaching for that triceps, we've got 30 seconds for each rep. So we're going to start with the weight in our first arm, leaning over, pull the weight up, hinge here, lift an open chest, just taking it back. So it's a full tricep extension. So we want to make sure that we're bracing through the core. Both feet are facing the same way. We're not straining the neck. So this is a good little bonus for the core as well. So just keep going for a few more moments. And then the next move is going to be overhead. If you do have a shoulder problem, and just do it twice down here. Otherwise, lifting up so that we're nice and tall through the spine. Weight comes up, overhead. Keep that arm tucked in, nice and tight to the body. We're just going to take the weight behind us and lift it up. Off we go. We've got 30 seconds here. So we want to keep from moving around. So take the staggered stance as much as you want. But if you feel more stable with both feet in a straight line, that's okay too. We want to be squeezing through the glutes as well to protect the lower back when we take weight overhead. Shoulders coming down from ears. That's it. So we just take it right back as far as we can. It's quite heavy weight. And bring it down. All we're going to do is now place both hands on the weight. You've got an option to hold it here or turn it on its ends, which is what I'm going to do for the first set. So we're going to lift the weight up overhead, bring those arms in tight towards our ears, and we take it back. So the key focus here is as you take the weight behind, make sure you're drawing those elbows in super tight. Once more, squeezing the glutes to protect the lower back. So this is our last one here, then we're going to simply switch to the other arm. That's it. A few more moments. Really rotating those elbows inwards. Well done. Switching to that second arm. So staggered a bit more than that if you want. Leaning in will work the core at the same time. So we lift and hinge. Find that start position. Try and aim for the line with the shoulder and just simply take it back from here. So it's a kick back, bracing through the core. So you want the weight to be heavy enough that you feel you can't do lots and lots of reps. You should be getting towards the end of the 30 seconds, feeling that, oh yes, this is quite tiring. And then when we do this second move overhead, you should want to be feeling like you're almost struggling to get to that point. Okay, so lifting it up. So it's a single arm overhead. Remember, you can do the low version again if you need. So staggered stance up here. Never lock out the legs. Bringing the arm nice and tucked in towards the head so we can take it back and lift. So again, the focus is going to be keeping this arm tucked in super tight. And if you want, again, you can bring the legs in line with each other. Well done. So we're really trying to get right down the back, so we struggle to lift it to the top. Couple more. Well done. Take it down for a little breather. If you did it on its end, goblet hold before, maybe turn it round. I did it this way last time. I'm going to do the goblet hold this time. Want to drop right down between those shoulder blades. Taking the weight up overhead. Want to make it more like a kettlebell. Take it towards the end. Squeeze the glutes. Drop and lift. Focus. Arms tucked in super tight. Now when we're doing the double arm one, if you feel like you want to have a second option there, you can. Lots of choices. So if this is the first time, maybe think what you'd like to do next time. Done this more than once. Keep pushing those boundaries. Well done. Take a little rest. So all we're going to do now is we are actually going to go down onto the floor. So when we take the lower half away, it's going to become a little bit more challenging. So we're going back to the first arm. All I want you to do is kneel and bring the leg in front. So you're looking for a nice 90-degree bend. So that means you're lining up the ankle to the knee and the knee to the hip. It's going to be working the core a little bit. If you need a little kneeling pad under this other leg, you can. So all we're going to do is we're going to curl it back, we're going to push it to the ceiling, we're going to take it overhead, and then we're going to do a high tricep, and we're going to do a low tricep. So when you're ready, squeeze that back like glutes, stabilize you, take it back, pull it down, tricep low, push it up, back, high, pull down, low tricep. So remember that hinge joint, a little bit of extra core work here that's destabilizing you. Don't forget those deep breaths. Taking it right back. So trying to drop that arm super low behind. Struggling almost to bring it to the top. We can fit one more in. Well done. Great job. And brilliant. Okay, all we're going to do is simply switch to the second leg. So switching the arm over. Taking a little breath, checking the position in the rest. So taking it up and back. So we've got 30 seconds, low, then high tricep. Well done. Bring it down, take it back. Core is strong, glutes switched on. So really keeping that arm in super tight. That's it. A few more moments. Lengthening to the top. One more, we can fit it in. That's it. Well done. Okay, so all we're going to do is take it down a little further now. So I want you to take yourself into a seated position. So you can be sitting cross-legged, sitting here, got the weight on its end. You're going to push up and take it back behind. That's it. Well done. So we're going to remember how we're doing these two moves as we did standing up, because we're going to switch it in a second. So lifting up. See, the elbows want to go out more when we're sitting down. Got to brace through that lower core. Couple more. And reset. So we had the weight on the end last time. This time we'll take it to the goblet hold. So again, if you want it to be more like a kettlebell, take it to the end, take it here, lengthen through the spine, pull in through the core. We're taking it back and lift. So if it's too much here in a seated position, you can always switch to a kneeling position, a more halfway house. If you can, stay with the seated, over halfway here, nice and tall through the spine. Elbows stay rotated inwards, core strong. And last one, holding the weight. Turn it back on its end, roll yourself down. So coming into a bridge, feet come in, again that nice alignment. Push yourselves up, arms over shoulders. Up in the bridge, heels in if you need to adjust. Taking the weight back and up. Now you can keep with it here. Or if you want, turn the weight, just a single arm. That's it. A little longer. So you can do a halfway house, you can just do one with the weight at the other end, or focus on the single weight. A few more seconds. Should be kicking in. Well done. Let's put both hands on. So again, you're going to have that same option, turning the weight, squeezing the glutes, lifting. We're going to take it back with both hands, and then if you want, you're going to release and just do the single hand, other side. Off you go. So here, we keep those elbows to the ceiling. But perhaps find the technique first. Squeeze those glutes, core strong. Then when you're ready, this arm anchors you down. As you lift and lengthen, shoulders stay in the mat, chin tucked in. Lifting through that bridge. Less than 10. And if you feel you want to do the whole routine again, just press rewind. Otherwise, you might want to combine with any other workouts. When you're ready, bring it down. Pop the weight down, hands behind the thighs, roll yourself up. We're going to take it to a quick stretch. So from here, come up to standing or kneeling. Stretch those triceps. That's it. Lengthen through the core and the other way. Little shoulder stretch as well. Take an arm into the other arm to lever. Open up that chest. And well done. Thanks for joining me.